Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That's the Concepcion, right side. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And it gives the Browns a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Quick to the left, it's caught. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
26 yards.
This 100-yard game was a key piece of the puzzle in that win last week, Kate. It looks like, well, they're finding a similar puzzle to work with this week. This dude is just a difference maker, and I love getting him started from the jump.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Green sets his feet looking to pass. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Green looking to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Oh, he was happy to take a backseat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock, but we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
They go to him again. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Receiver in motion, going left. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up. I know what we will both do in this situation, Brock. Let's see if these guys are thinking the same way.
Is that because you're having Marshawn Lynch flashbacks like I am right now?
Just a little bit,
Like,
yeah.
Run the ball.
Give him the ball.
Like, give it to him again.
Give him the ball.
We're not settling for field goals. Go run the ball.
Give him the ball. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. It's a designed run for it. And he gets in. Touchdown. 2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Browns 6, Buccaneers nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Baker now off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now we're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Making a read at the line. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming. Now after the play, we see tight end Colston Loveland in a little bit of distress. Timeout's called so they can take a look. All set now. 1st and 10. Sticking with Judkins here. And he's going to be stopped just shy of 1st and goal. A few yards shy of that end zone as well. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Green. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Green gonna throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense. Keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That concept, that route, it wasn't designed to get them a lot. But even what they did get, it was quite a battle. You know this defense so desperately wants to keep them backed up.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front. But it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing, Baker. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
Brought down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Going to throw. On target, Concepcion. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Browns on top early. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Here's Green. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now here's Green. To the end zone and out of the end zone. Incomplete, but way too much on that shot. Means it's 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 40-yard attempt.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now, Green. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Baker to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sideline, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Mayfield will look to throw. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay